Aloha and welcome everyone to our Thursday evening. This is a free evening for our wellness. It's a wellness hour in the Tao Calligraphy healing field. And you know how blessed we are to be in the Tao Calligraphy healing field at this time. And as before we even continue, I'd like to just mention to you that we will keep, when you see the Tao Calligraphy healing field calligraphies, you need to keep it in your heart and not take any still shots or photos of it. And if you did by mistake, you can just erase it or delete it at this time. Well, we don't have it up yet, but if you did it earlier. So my name is Annette Omuro, and I am so honored to be here to introduce to you my daughter, Chiemi, who's going to be leading this evening's session. You know, I'd like to just tell you a short story about my daughter. You know, Chiemi is such even if she's my daughter, she's such a wonderful, compassionate person. And, you know, I would not be, and maybe Laurie too, would not be in this organization if it wasn't for her. Because when we first met our teacher, you know, we went into the retreat without even knowing who Dr. and Master Shaw was. But after the retreat, we were signing up for, well, they were telling us to sign up for all of these teleconferences and the retreat for the following year. And we weren't going to do it. But Jamie insisted that we did. And so Laurie and I did. And when we came out of the place, we go, oh my Jamie, and we're just grumbling to her. Why did she, do that? But right now, I am so grateful that she did that, because during the rest of the year, we started to go to the teleconferences and we started to learn more about our beloved teacher. And, then we went to the retreat since we already honored for it. And that was our journey. And I thank Jamie for, doing that for us, because she had the foresight to see that. And so I know Laurie and I thank her very much. So thank you, Jamie. And, Jamie is by profession, an occupational therapist. And as a mother, I have a lot of friends that come up to me and says, are you Jamie's mother? And they talk about how their friend or their grandmother or aunties really love Jamie, and how, Jamie has helped them to be able to walk again or be healthier. And, she has long hours, and yet she will go that extra mile to help. And all of her clients know this. And so I just wanted to let you know that if any of you are having difficulty, Jimmy does have individual, you can talk to her or have some individual, what do you call, how do you call it?
Consultation.
Sessions, yeah. And, you can make appointments with her as well. But, we're very blessed because on Fridays, she does have the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field session, which is our monthly session. But she does these movement, practices. And it is wonderful because we can do it in the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. And we do it by doing our mantras and chanting, and, and really that's how we start to really heal faster. And so she does have that, someone had written one time, she has that magic touch. And I believe that myself. So, I'm very, very grateful that at this time, and I think maybe Jamie could introduce herself some more. And I'd like to have her on the line at this time. So Jamie.
Hello, welcome. Thank you so much, Mom. It's so wonderful to be able to hear what your mom says about you. And of course, we just love, everyone knows my mom is just like a wonderful, loving, she's been just the best mother. I just really couldn't thank her enough for all that she's done for me and for her guidance in my life and my journey. And even though she says that I may have been the one that has brought her to, learning about Master Sha and continuing on her journey, I really know that it was because of my mom and my sister as well that I am here now. So I'm so grateful. And let me see if I can pin myself. So thank you so much, Mom, for that introduction. And we always, it's very humbling, and it's knowing that I'm here because actually of the teachings of Dr. and Master Jigang Sha. And on this journey that I've been on, as my mom says, as an occupational therapist, in the beginning, when I started studying it, I really did, I wanted to help people be able to become more independent. And for occupational therapy, not too many people know about it. They think more physical therapy. We work together. Currently, I work in the hospital, and we actually incorporate a lot of our basic self-care tasks. So all the things we take for granted in life that is usually pretty easy to do, brushing your teeth, feeding yourself, getting dressed, going to the toilet, all those things we take for granted that normally is quite easy to do. When you have an injury or an illness, it does become more difficult. If you're in a lot of pain, it becomes difficult. So that's what we do in our occupational therapy, to help people become more independent with their daily activities and other things as well. However, as a young occupational therapist, when I first started, I would get quite frustrated because I wanted to see more progress and I wanted people to get better. And I would always feel really down sometimes after work, and wherever I worked as well. There were people who just didn't get better. And for a while, I'm like, there has to be more. There has to be more to different techniques. I loved what we learned in school and, being able to apply some of the techniques, but yet I knew that there was something deeper that needed to be done to help people to overcome a lot of the challenges that they were going through after a stroke, after a hip fracture, things like that. And so in 2008, I did meet Dr. and Master Jigang Sha. And at the time, I wasn't really searching for anything. I really was a young mom, had 3 children under the age of like 8, and then had a full-time job, and and so my life was just like day to day, just getting through the day, not really thinking about anything spiritual in that sense. I always knew I had a spiritual background and a sense of wanting to be able to connect more. And again, with whoever it is that you connect to, again, many times people think this is a religion or something like that. It's really not. It's really a way of life of being able to incorporate what we're learning with this Tao technology, the transformative art field, the Tao calligraphy healing field. And really what Master Sha is teaching now is really that when we're in the Tao calligraphy healing field, even if we're not right now like connecting, you're on the line, you're away, but yet the frequency and vibration from the Tao calligraphy healing field is really radiating to all of you into your hearts and souls, because it really is the most positive energy and matter within the Tao calligraphy healing fields to transform any negative messages or negative energy, to transform all life, to transform it into positive frequency vibration messages. And it really carries this source field. So whoever it is that you believe to be the creator, some people feel it's the universe, the sun, the moon, Mother Nature, divine, Tao, source. It really incorporates everything and everyone's belief system. So this is really the Tao oneness field, the transformative art field, to really help to transform any negative messages to the positive information and frequency. So when you're connecting, even when I'm talking, or you're seeing the field behind me, and I can actually feel the field radiating. And you may not feel it at first, but when we start to connect, you may feel everybody's very different. In the beginning, when we started doing practices, I didn't feel anything. In fact, I would fall asleep all the time because actually the frequency was quite high. So it would make me tired because my body had to adjust to this frequency. It was letting go of all of the things that I didn't need to clean out. It's like when you take a bath and you're in the hot water and all of the dirt is coming off, but the water is just relaxing you. And sometimes you feel a little bit, uh, just tired. I mean, just like more relaxed. So you're kind of sleepy, but you just feel so at peace when you're taking a bath, letting go of everything. Same thing in this Tao Calligraphy healing field, but in a higher frequency and vibration, where when the light and the love and all the positive messages are radiating to you, it's really helping to cleanse us at a deeper level, at a soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter level. Whereas when we're taking a bath, it's really our physical body, right? That's getting clean. But here we're incorporating all of that to allow a lot of the negative messages, or we say blockages in our life, to be able to transform. And so without, I know, all of the teachings that Dr. and Master Jigansha has taught me, it would have been really hard for me to continue to work in the setting that I do. And I can see where a lot of people get burnt out or really tired. But every time I go to work now, I'm so happy to be at work, to be able to serve in a way with all of the different wisdom and blessings that I've received over the years because of the teachings and the practices, to be able to go to work and really hopefully bring more love and light into wherever I am, through whether it be the greatest love, greatest forgiveness, greatest compassion, greatest light. And in this case, I'll introduce you to all of the Tao Calligraphies in this Tao Calligraphy healing field. So I'm so happy to be with you. I just wanted to give you a short introduction about myself and where I started on my journey. And one of the reasons why I keep coming back is because I know that whenever, in fact, today was a long day. Today is my Friday. And I was like, okay, but I know I get to be in the field. So I had to go home, take a bath, and come to the field so that I can really connect, and then also help you to align and connect to the field so that you can also receive the blessings, the transformation that is most appropriate for you at this time. So I welcome you all. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to connect first to the Tao Calligraphy healing field, and then I will actually show you a video that I was guided to show, because some of you, although all of you have probably seen it before, those on the recording, if we have any newer viewers, this might be a great way to introduce you to Dr. and Master Jigansha, as well as to the Tao Calligraphy healing field and the transformative art field. So I'm going to stand up and you just relax, and I'm going to move aside. Hopefully you can see this close enough. So we're going to connect first with the greatest love, Da'ai, and then throughout the practice, when I'm talking or when we're doing our practices, you can connect and focus to the Tao Calligraphy and allow the light and the blessings to radiate into you. Again, everyone and everything is made up of a field. So soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. This is a field from here, the highest frequency and vibration radiating to you, to all of your cells, cell units, DNA, RNA, spaces between the cells. And you're going to visualize that light radiating to you as we do the practices. So when we connect, and if you want to trace, we have different power techniques. One of the power techniques when you're incorporating Tao Calligraphy is tracing. So tracing around the circle 3 times. You can either do it with your 5 fingers to connect the 5 elements, or you could do it with your lower abdomen, and we do what we call Tai Chi, down movement, tracing. If you are lying down, you can still do it, but chant silently if we're doing a sound power, and you can connect and visualize the light radiating to you. one of my favorite ways to meditate. So we trace 3 times, connecting to heaven and Mother Earth again, or to whoever you connect to. And then we are tracing the pathway here, and then visualizing that pathway of light radiating in golden light or white light or rainbow light, whatever it is that you connect with. Da, the top character, is greatest. I, love. And you see how it's all connected, this oneness, this one stroke writing. Greatest love melts all blockages and transforms all life. And now we have greatest forgiveness. Greatest forgiveness brings inner peace and inner joy to transform all life. I'll go this way. I don't want to block it. Again, we're tracing 3 times. Da. 1, greatest forgiveness. Shu. And as you practice, when we are tracing, even if I may end the practice, just finish tracing as well. Okay? And again, if you don't feel comfortable tracing, it's okay. You can sit, you can breathe in the light, you can connect to it, visualize that light and meditate. Here we have Da He Xue. Circle again. And you can follow with me. And I'm just introducing you to now greatest harmony. Okay, greatest harmony is the secret to success. When 3 hearts join together as one or more, when we're all coming together in harmony, it really is a secret to success. Okay, so anytime you have any questions on the tracing, when we're tracing, just send a secure chat, just send a chat to me, okay? All right. So as we're connecting and you're going to be watching the video, I will allow all of these beautiful light treasures from the Tao calligraphy to also connect within you, so that as you're watching it, we're all still receiving a blessing, whether you've watched it before or for the first time. This will give you a great understanding, and also hear from Dr. and Master Sha, learn a little bit more about him. And every time I watch it, I think I've watched it so many times, but every time I watch it, I can feel all of his love and light. So I know that I'm also receiving a blessing, and I get a deeper understanding and reason of why it's so important to connect to the Tao calligraphy healing field, and why we're so blessed to be able to have one here in Hawaii. We also have a level 2 Tao calligraphy healing field with Malia. So we're so blessed that we can have this opportunity to connect to the Tao calligraphy healing field wherever we are. There are many different Tao calligraphy healing fields around the world, as well as in different areas. And so we want to create even more so that we can bring more love and light, that positive frequency to Mother Earth. Okay, so I'm going to share that video. I hope you can all hear it. Let me connect. Find it. So this is about 6 minutes. So you can close your eyes or you can open your eyes and just listen to the beautiful voice of Master Sha teaching us a little bit more about transformative healing art.
Millions of people meditate, positive thinking, and a spiritual healing mantra or healing sound wonderful. But I think mind over matter is not enough. The next step is soul over matter. Soul over matter, soulfulness means our soul and make things happen.
Master Zhigong Sha studied to be a medical doctor in Western medicine from China. Through this journey, he came to learn of a 5,000-year-old practice in traditional Chinese medicine. This revolutionized both his practice and his healing gifts. This is his story.
When I was in a medical college, here medical college, one time I think at the restaurant, the meat spoiled. Then I took it, that I have vomiting, diarrhea, and my testing cramp. Then midnight, I went to emergency. They give me injection in modern medicine. Nothing works. Pain. I drink water, full throughout. I have a classmate. He is the traditional Chinese medicine lineage family, but he studied modern medicine as my classmate. And he came down to my room. He said, lie down. I lie down, lie on the stomach. And he put his hands on my inner thigh and also my lower back. And he said, relax. Then he moved the finger, moved my tendon. I was shouting, wow, very painful, very forceful, move my tendon. And then he said, drink the water. I said, I cannot drink anything. He said, pick a bowl of water, drink it. I drink it. I drink it. I was totally okay. I have such a deep impression. I said, wow, Chinese medicine, 5,000 years history. There must be something.
This experience, along with many more, changed Master Sha's trajectory from studying strictly Western medicine to also studying traditional Chinese medicine. He received his MD degree in Western medicine from China. He also became a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture. As a lifelong student of ancient Chinese wisdom, Master Sha has come to learn this one eternal truth.
Millions of people in China know these three words, Shen, Qi, Jing. But I have realized Shen, Qi, Jing is more than people understand.
In traditional Chinese medicine, Shen, Qi, Jing are known as the three jewels or three treasures. Shen is the soul, Qi is energy, and Jing is essence or matter. Master Sha has learned and further teaches that everything and everyone is made up of soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. Or in other words, we are all made up of Shen, Qi, Jing.
During my study through the whole life, I have realized Shen, Qi, Jing is a universal law. Everyone, everything is made of Shen, Qi, Jing. Shen includes soul, heart, and mind. So in spiritual realm, soul is the spirit. But in quantum physics and Tao science, soul is the information. They are the same. Millions of people believe here, soul and spirit. Millions of people believe scientific way. But in fact, they are the same. Information is your soul. So therefore, this is like an information system we share with humanity in Tao science.
To further explain, the soul is the warehouse where information is stored. Our heart is the receiver, which transmits the information to the mind. Our mind is the processor or interpreter of the information received. Our mind, in turn, directs the energy and initiates actions. This energy, or qi, dictates the actions of matter. Matter, known as jing, can be defined as our physical body, physical environment, and physical circumstances. Knowing this, both the positive and negative information we consume play a crucial role in the outcome of our lives.
Positive information causes great result for health, relationship, finances. If you connect with negative information, you are affected. We do Tao Calligraphy. We connect with the source. This is a positive information.
Tao Calligraphy is a revolutionary healing art based on an ancient form of one-stroke calligraphy, ibitsu, which he learned from the soul lineage holder, Professor Li Chu Yun. Master Sha further developed this oneness writing to create a powerful vibrational field that carries the positive messages of Tao's source, such as the greatest love, forgiveness, harmony, flourishing, and more. Through this, we can transform negative information and energy in our own vibrational field by absorbing the positive information and energy generated through tracing of Tao calligraphy. This can result in positive changes and profound healing in our lives, as has been the case for hundreds of thousands of people whom Master Sha has served.
Tao Calligraphy creates source healing field that can serve all life, including health, relationship, and finances. I am delighted and excited invite you to join the masterclass taught by master teacher Vanessa, Rejuvenation for Long Life, as well as transformation of relationship and finances. Welcome you.
Thank that wonderful production of the introduction and really just learning a lot about what Master Sha is about in just a short period of time. But you can feel his enthusiasm, his love, and really that he wants to help humanity to really find a way that really right now in our Western culture, in Western medicine, we don't really talk about a whole lot. You know, they don't really address it a whole lot. I do think that people are starting to realize that there's more to it. And it's really that we need both. We need that to complement each other, to actually come together in harmony, to be able to have this whole type of like holistic healing, or we call a oneness healing. You're really connecting this type of new Tao technology modality on a spiritual level, as well as the energy level, which is like the traditional Chinese medicine, and then the Western, which really focuses on the matter. And when we bring it all together, I really feel that this is how we are going to help to transform and heal, again, every aspect of life. Many times, of course, in the hospital, I see people with coming in with the physical illnesses. However, on a deeper level, it's always associated with emotional, spiritual, mental issues that come about that I really think is the root cause of why our physiological changes happen. And so Master Sha teaches us this wisdom that we can help to prevent by connecting to the field. We can help to transform all of those blockages in our health, relationships, finances, in our health with the emotional, mental, spiritual, conditions that we may be going through. And we all go through ups and downs. So when we're in the field, like for me too, we have this program, a monthly program that 3 times a week we can come to the field. We have tonight. We also have different love, peace, harmony fields that you can connect to that helps to increase this positive frequency and vibrational field around you that then connects to you, and then your frequency and vibration helps to radiate out so that wherever you go, you're also helping to bring that field to wherever you are and to other people as well. So as we're going to connect today, whatever you feel comfortable doing, this is your practice. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, think about it as being in this field and just cleansing your whole body, letting go of whatever that does not serve you, whatever happened today or at the beginning of the week. Try to just open your heart and mind to just receiving whatever comes to you. Again, sometimes if you're making requests for a blessing, for let's say if you have knee issues or pain, and if that pain comes up even more, that's actually a good thing. It's bringing out all of the things that you don't need, and hopefully it will start to let go of it. But sometimes that happens, where you have to let go of it. It comes up to be purified, and then you can release it, and then it'll start to go through that transformation. So just know if that does happen to you, let us know so that we can follow up and continue to help you to practice, as well as offer blessings as appropriate. So let us begin. We're going to connect first to the Tao Calligraphy of Greatest Love. And greatest love melts all blockages. I'm going to bring it closer. And we're going to incorporate the different 6 power techniques. So the first power, as we're going to incorporate, is body power. So again, where your hands are placed or where your body is positioned is where you receive benefits for healing. So when we start, you're gonna want to either sit with your feet flat on the floor, back away from the chair. You're gonna wanna have good posture. If you are lying down, same thing as well. Close your eyes, but try to keep your neck a little more in a neutral position and not too forward flexed or hyperextended. If you're standing and you want to do the tracing standing like Tai Chi movements, you want to keep your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, again, back nice and straight and neutral, slightly tucking your pelvis. And when you're tracing, just go to your comfort level. If you do get tired, you can sit and rest. Have a glass of warm water if you'd like to. Okay. And so as we're going to connect body power again, sitting up straight, mind power for using creative visualization. You're going to visualize the light radiating from the Tao Calligraphy healing field into your whole being. And this seeing like this beautiful like portal of light, or like if you think of a lighthouse, you know how the lighthouse shines out, it comes out and it just radiates out into the ocean. And that's kind of how I visualize it. And as you're tracing as well, you can see the pathway turn into the gold light and visualize this message of greatest love and the Tao Calligraphy within your whole body, or if it's working on a relationship, encompassing that relationship or the finances or whatever aspect of life that you are going to make a request for a blessing. Okay, so that's your mind power, creative visualization. For the sound power, it's the positive message and sacred mantra, or what we can use is greatest love. So when we say greatest love, what we say, what we think, what we do, what we trace is really what we become. So that's that positive message that we're repeating, and we're increasing the frequency and vibration within all of our cells, vibrating that greatest love, or Da I, which is greatest love in Mandarin. Da I, greatest love, greatest love. And when you tell yourself that too, just feel how your body feels when you're saying something positive to yourself. Greatest love, greatest love. And we all know that, you know, when you talk nicely, there's been studies, when you talk nicely to your plants, or of course to your children, you nurture them with the positive messages and affirmations, they really flourish and grow, and really they know that they're loved, so that they don't have to have any of that negative self confidence issues. Usually when you're sending all that love to your children or to your plant, it grows just beautifully. So that's kind of what you want to tell yourself. Greatest love, transforming any of the negative messages to the positive greatest love. And as we're connecting, we also have our soul power. Our soul power is say hello, and we're going to invoke the Tao Calligraphy, offer it love and gratitude for when we are receiving all of the blessings, and we really connect to it on a heart level. And so we will do our soul power as well. Again, the tracing power was, as we started before, you can either do it with your 5 fingers, or you can do it with your hands. If you're going to do more of a meditative type, it's okay. You can close your eyes and then also incorporate breathing. So when you're breathing in the light and the positive messages, breathe it in into your body, and then exhale, let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Relax your body, because the more relaxed you are, the more you can receive it within your whole field. Okay, so let's begin. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this all day after work. So close your eyes for a minute, relax, go into a quiet space if you're able to, and smile in your heart. Just feel the love radiating from greatest love. And see that light. As either your eyes are closed or open, you can still focus if you would like to. And we're going to say hello. You can either place one hand on your lower abdomen, one hand on your heart and message center, or slightly away from your body. This again is your body palm. Open our hearts a little bit more. Dear the Tao Calligraphy of greatest love, Da'ai, this beautiful transformative art, Tao oneness source field. I love you, honor you, appreciate you. Thank you so very much. And you can also connect to any spiritual fathers or mothers. You can connect to Mother Earth. You can connect to the sun and the moon, the universe, heaven, whoever it is you connect to. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. I am so grateful for your presence in my life. Please, we invite you to come and join us to chant and trace with us. Thank you for your unconditional love and support. Dear, and you can connect now to your inner souls. Those were the outer souls that we called in. Now we're going to connect to our inner souls. Dear, all of the cells, cell units, DNA, RNA, spaces between the cells, organ system, and my entire field, my entire being. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal and transform yourself. Do a great job. Prevent any illness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so at this time, you can also make a request for a blessing. If there's any aspect in your life that you would like to transform at this time, if you are having any pain or any stress, try to give it a number from 1 to 10. And you can see how you feel now, and then after we do the practice in about 20 minutes. Okay? So close your eyes, make a request, and then once you make that request, let it go and see the light radiating into that area of your body or into the relationship or your finances, whatever it may be. One request. Thank you for this opportunity to transform this aspect of my life. I am so grateful. And dear, and many of us have received Tao light treasures that we can turn on. Dear Tao, all of our Tao light treasures, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Again, it's like a light switch activating. Please turn on. Please support me and bless me as most appropriate to transform this aspect of life. Thank you, thank you. So let's breathe in for a few minutes just to connect, visualize that light in and out to allow your whole body to relax. Just visualize your whole being filling with this love and light. And we're going to trace. I'm going to trace with my 5 fingers so you can see the pathway for now. And our sound power will be greatest love. So we're going to chant greatest love. Again, greatest love melts all blockages and transforms all life. And I might have a tune to it. So if you want to follow along, you can do that. Or you could just continue to say greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. Okay, so let's connect. Deep breath in. Greatest love. 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 Keep your focus, if you can, on your lower abdomen as you're tracing or as you're meditating. just a light focus there. Visualize the light in your lower abdomen as well, like the sun or golden light ball. Radiant love. 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 Imagine. Die, die, and you can follow along and repeat with me. This is what we call the 4 sacred phrases. First is created love. Condition to love. All love is transform all life. Greatest love. Condition love. All of love is transform. As you are tracing, I'm going to just come and silently connect to those messages as you continue to trace. Or again, if you'd like to just sit and receive the love and light, perfectly fine as well. Finally, greatest love melts all blockages, transforms all life. Greatest love, all blockages, transform all. Greatest love melts all blockages, transform all. And close your eyes and just allow your mind to quiet, your heart to receive the love and light. As we open our hearts to receive the love and light from the Tao Calligraphy, some people may receive messages or feelings or physical sensations. Sometimes you may not feel anything. Like I said in the beginning, when I started, I didn't feel anything. However, my soul knew that things were shifting, you know? I noticed things didn't bother me as much. I was able to let go, not hold on to so much of what I was carrying from my work. Allow the Tao Calligraphy healing field. Greatest love, greatest forgiveness, greatest harmony. Visualize that light radiating to your heart. Allow your mind to quiet. Again, our heart houses our mind. So when our heart is open, filled with the greatest love, peace, harmony, forgiveness, passion, light, all of the positive messages, we can allow our mind and our thoughts to also relax. So we just feel serenity, peace. Just knowing that we are in the source field, the oneness field, the highest positive frequency vibration. Think about a place that you feel this peace, love. Maybe for some of you it's at the beach or near the waterfall. And think though of then the frequency and vibration radiating even at a higher level to allow the Tao source, love, light, blessings radiating into your heart to heal and transform. Could be any, again, physical issues or emotional, help to balance out any sadness or grief, worry or fear. If we have any thoughts, negative thoughts, mindsets, attitudes, beliefs, ego, attachments. When we're in the Tao Calligraphy healing field, we're connecting to the positive messages that are helping us to let go of the things that our soul, heart, mind, our physical body belongs includes onto. To allow the Tao Calligraphy healing field to wash away the light, wash away with the greatest love, wash away with greatest forgiveness, greatest harmony, wash away all the things that is not of the highest frequency, the positive message. And we replace it with all of the, and transform it with the positive messages, positive energy and matter. Again, our whole being is made up of Shen, Qi, and Jing. Shen is soul, heart, mind, and Qi is energy, Jing is matter. We are all Shen, Qi, Jing fields. So what we want to do is increase that field and that vibration and that frequency to be of the highest level. So wherever we are, we're bringing that with us and not taking on other things. We're not also bringing down the frequency vibration. We want to keep our frequency up, that light up in our whole being. Love. Thank you. Thank you. So as we breathe in, we can offer our greatest gratitude. How? We say how at the end of the practice. How means all is well. It is perfect. H-A-O. You know, connecting. And then I was kind of zoning out there for a little bit. So excuse me. I didn't realize what time it was. But it's so wonderful. Just being so close to the field. So as we're connecting, we're really receiving all of that love and light. I really wanted to offer, actually we could still offer everyone blessing through our Tao hand. So we do have a little bit of time. I'm gonna offer a blessing. I'm gonna bring the field a little bit closer to the Tao. So I have to tell you, my whole body is like vibrating and very, very warm. So I'm hoping that we can also have people in person come, because it really is amazing. We haven't been able to have the Tao Calligraphy healing field in person for a while. And again, when something, I guess, absence makes the heart grow fonder, you know, when you don't have it, you realize what we take for granted. And so it's really important to continue to connect and then offer our greatest gratitude, because it's really, I can feel its heart that it's wanting to serve everyone. And I just feel so happy just being right here. Just so let's connect to the field. I'm so happy to be with all of you. We're going to offer a Tao Healing Hands blessing. So for those of you on the line who are Tao Healing Hands healers, practitioners, if there is anyone who would like to receive a blessing too, that we can also, everybody's going to be receiving blessings actually, because when we're in the field we are, but anyone in particular who may be having any area that we can help at this time, whether it's like for a pain, if anyone's having pain or something in their life that we can all help to support, please make a request. We have like 1 minute to do that. So Mercedes says her right eye. Okay, so we're gonna connect. Mercedes, anyone else? And again, if you want to make a silent blessing for anyone who may not want to write it on the chat, it's okay too. But a lot of times when we can focus and we can send Mercedes her blessing, and then Brittany to appreciate extra support, and then you can make your silent request. Wonderful. Anyone else? Okay, So we're going to connect, and then Mercedes' right eye, and then Brittany to support her with the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. And again, anyone, if you would like to make your own personal request, you can as well. So we are all going to turn on our Tao hand. And for those who may be watching the recording and do not know yet about Tao hands, so Tao hands we have all received to be able to offer this special frequency. We received a transmission and training and receive certification to be able to offer Tao hands, which is really Tao source, like hands that we're radiating Tao love, Tao forgiveness, Tao compassion, Tao light. Again, the frequency positive messages that we are really channeling from the Tao to be able to offer healing as appropriate and blessings as appropriate for people's requests who have given permission. So, and Auntie Betty says, I would love to have a blessing for my skin itching problem. Okay, so we can do that, and then we can visualize a light from our Tao hand, okay? And then we're also going to connect. We have the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field behind us that I will actually trace as well with my Tao hands to offer even a higher frequency and vibration blessing, okay? So let's connect. I'm going to do a invocation. So to all of the Tao hands practitioners, dear our Tao hands, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please offer the most appropriate blessing to beloved Mercedes, Brittany, Auntie Betty for their request as most appropriate. Please turn on our Tao hands. And dear the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please offer the most appropriate blessing for their request at this time. So everyone visualize all three of them in this beautiful circle. We're all in this circle together offering the blessings. So we're going to connect, breathing in, silent blessing as we trace. Blessing begins. Again, as we're offering the blessing, that Tao hands, love, light, frequency, vibration radiating to the area of their request. We're visualizing Mercedes, Auntie Betty, Brittany, and this beautiful circle of light, love, as well as everyone who's here and those on the recording. We're all receiving that splash and that light. All the positive messages. Visualize that light radiating to the area of your request. All is well, it is perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dear our Tao hands. Please return and rest, as well as all of the Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. We love you. We thank you so much for all of the blessings and love and light that we have received today. Thank you so much. So it's always wonderful to be able to offer our greatest gratitude and love. Return that to the Tao Calligraphy. I just feel so happy. And if anyone would love to share how they're feeling, we would love to hear from you as I go through the announcements. Thank you, Brittany, for sending those messages. Brittany wrote down, sorry, my eyes, for my mom's monthly workshop, March 27th, 28th, Monday and Tuesday, from 8 to 9 a.m. And then the registration link is below. You can always copy and paste it to enjoy. I'm working, but my mom, she's so energetic. I always have to tell people, she's 83, right? 83. And she's younger. She has more energy than us, and she's just younger than us. Wherever we go, they say she's our sister. And I really know it's because of the practices. And she's really, like everybody said, our super senior, but really our mom for everyone, because she is the perfect role model as for me, the greatest mom. And so grateful that she's doing so well and that she's so healthy, because I see a lot of people, of course, in the hospital that are a lot younger and have a lot of other issues. And I'm so grateful that she is always so energetic and so healthy. Mercedes says, I felt a lot of tingling or energy on all of my fingers. So grateful. Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you. You know what I get for you, Mercedes? You can do your Tao hands and just kind of put it on your eye, and then continue to do your Tao healing for your own personal as well, because we sometimes forget to do that, as well as continuing to connect to the Tao Calligraphy healing field. And thank you, everyone. Oh, and Tamara said she knocked right out. Please take care, Tamara. We love you. It's good that you got relaxed and was able to get some rest. Please do. Our hearts and our prayers are with you and your family. And Auntie Betty said, thank you, everyone, for my blessings. I feel so much less of the itchiness. Yay! At least 50% better. So that's wonderful. Continue to do the practice. And you can also turn on your Tao hands, Auntie Betty, to continue to transform that skin itching. I personally know how it becomes, because when I was first learning about Master Sha and I was having this dermatitis, my hands would get really itchy and but really with the practices that we did, at that time we didn't have the Tao Calligraphy healing field yet. So it took a while to transform it. I don't even think I had Tao hands yet, but it did, with the practices, go away with the blessings. And believe me, if you had seen my hands like 10 years ago, when I first started, it was not looking like this. I never thought it could look like a regular normal hand. So we are all going through this wonderful transformation and healing process. And that's why the more we continue to do it, you have all these stories about how amazing the transformation is with your healing, your outlook on life. And really, sometimes it does take some time. However, sometimes you get that kind of wonderful quick results as well. And I noticed that in the Tao Calligraphy healing field, it amplifies it, and the transformation is a lot quicker, especially when you practice and you receive the treasures and blessings. So thank you, everyone. I'm not sure if there's any more messages, but I know it's 8:04. So thank you so much for joining. And let's see. Oh yeah. Auntie Betty said, thank you so very much. I also felt my heart and soul being so open tonight with service. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. And really, that's the number one thing, right? When we serve others to help them to be happier and healthier, we also become happier and healthier. So thank you, everyone. That's really why we're here in this Tao Calligraphy healing field, this wellness session. It's really to support everyone, to share with others. When you know that you've received, blessings and receive this transformation, it's really important to know that it's important to share it with others. Welcome them and invite them to the wellness sessions, invite them to different, there's so many global events that are free. The Tao Daily Blessings, it's so amazing this morning. There's all these new apps and videos that Master Sha is offering to teach us even more how we can transform our life, how we can stay happier and healthier, how we can also incorporate into every aspect of life, and also to serve and to share with others. And so if you would like to go to www.drsha.com, you can get a list of all of the different global events. You can also go to our Satori Family Wellness a website so that you can keep up with the current events. We also have Punabai with Malia that you can join her event. So we're so blessed all around the world to be able to have the Tao Calligraphy healing field and serve in this way. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. And don't forget, tomorrow we have Jimmy's Tao Calligraphy Healing Field. If you are in the membership program, please join at 10:30. Oh, and Pacific time would be 3 hours difference now, right? So thank you.
And then if you want to come in person, just text me and then you can come in person because I will be here in the field doing the exercises and you can connect as well. So just let me know. I should be here by like 9:30. I think our class starts at 10:30. No, when does our class start?
So I start at 10:30. Don't miss it.
Thank you, everyone. Love you. Have a wonderful evening.
Aloha, bye. Thank you all for joining me.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Love
Thank
you
you. Thank you.
all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great night. Love you.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
Mercedes, Samara, Irma, Kenshi, Wendy.
Thank
and
you. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. It was really very nice.
Oh, I'm glad.
Thank you.
Now you can go home, rest. Good night. Thank you, Irma. Thank you, Kenshi. Bye-bye.